So what I want to do is just have a conversation about labels. And so when we talk, for example, about Asians and Asian Americans, what's the Asian American community have to say? And what's, this sort of thing, right? What are we really talking about? Like, what can we say about Asians that really encompasses everybody? And it's meaningful, right? Like the labels, like to what degree are labels valuable? What degree are they not valuable? Like, what are we really talking about? Okay, so Samantha and Nate. What I want you to do is pick out where they're from.
Can I have the map?
Yeah, go ahead. You can have the map. You can use the map.
I'm really bad at geography.
No, you don't have to be about geography, Doug. It's not about geography. No, here you do. This isn't about geography. Look at her. Where's she from? You see her walking down the street, Natancito, and she's walking down the street, and you say, like, your roommate says, oh, look at that girl from, and you say it to your roommate. What are you saying? Where's she from?
China.
Dude, China can't be your go-to answer here, pal. Because it's like, I know it's a big country, but you know what I mean? The chances are like
it's
1
not
in
China?
6 that it's going to be China.
Thailand?
Thailand, nice call. Go ahead. You're wrong, but
Korea?
how about her?
Korea?
Korea, you think? No, dude. Does she look Korean? Look at
I
her.
don't know.
Koreans, can you believe he thinks she looks Korean? Okay. What do you think, though?
Vietnam?
Bro, look at this guy.
It should be pretty easy.
This is easy.
Really easy.
I've not gotten one right.
Seriously. No. Look at those eyes, dude. Seriously.
I don't know the difference.
Dude, can you even see out of those eyes? Look.
I'm good.
Come here.
To be fair,
No, hang on. No, hang on. Go ahead.
to be fair, I have 20/40 vision. That's pretty good.
20/40?
Yeah.
That's like an eagle, bro.
No glasses.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Doug, all right. We're gonna talk about your eyes.
I eat a lot of carrots.
All right. Where's he from? Where do you think?
China?
Yeah, just keep guessing China, bro.
Vietnam. Is it Vietnam?
Vietnam.
Yeah. Well, my mom's side, anyways.
All right, I got one.
Your dad's side?
Taiwan.
Dude, you got one. You got one half.
One half.
I
He's
got
only
one
half.
half.
One half.
All right, this dude right here. This is an easy one, bro.
You keep saying that.
No, he's really easy. He's really easy.
I'm a little darker than normal, but
Philippines?
No, don't say it. No, go ahead. What do you say?
Japan?
Nah, dude, he's from China, dog. I thought you were going to get it right. Oh, my God. Look, if you're not paying attention, you might mistakenly have the idea that all Asians look alike, right? Like, well, yeah, all Asians look alike, right? Because it's like you do. And I've been on the subway in Japan where I'm squished in a subway car with like 5,000 other people in a single subway car, and I'm looking around and everyone looks the same. And yet I stop looking quickly and I start looking and I'm realizing nobody looks the same. So look at these 4 guys right here. Look at how different their features are. Really, totally different. It's like night and day, right? If you pay attention, it's night and day, right? Totally different features. Different hair, different features, different noses, different eyes, right? Look at his nose versus his nose versus his nose. Look at his nose, dude. Dude, turn on the side a little bit. Look at the shape of his skull, right? No. And look at the shape of his skull. And hang on. And look at the shape of his skull. Turn to the side. Totally different. And when you go to different regions of the world, like compared to my skull, right? Like I have this thing on my forehead that's kind of very, like where my forehead goes way back, like that. There's kind of how yours is, bro. It's kind of similar. And like, okay, this is like my people, right? So when you really look and you pay attention, you just see these amazing differences. Got it? One thing that I'm I'm modeling for you right now is it's okay to talk about this stuff and to notice it. And especially notice it among people of different ancestry groups than your own. And notice it among our own ancestry groups, right? Like really notice features, because I don't mean just like haircuts and hairstyles and all of that. I mean, really look at features and pay attention, because features, by and large, are part of the human story through millennia and generations upon generations of DNA being passed down from one person to another. And it's really fascinating how certain features end up in certain areas of the world and not other areas, right? One thing I was trying to get at with this conversation, that when we see somebody and we like when you see, like, let's say students, maybe black students or Asian students, or just on campus, and you have this idea that, like, wow, okay, that person's black, but look, that person might be from Nigeria or Sudan or South Jersey or the suburbs of Philly. Completely different areas of the world with very little in common. And so the 8 people up here, really, the 4 people here and the 4 people here have almost nothing in common. It's like completely different realities. And so what happens in this world is we just throw people together, and like we lump them all together in one big group. And like I want to get us to start thinking more in terms of these subcategories and so on, right? Look.